Hello, I am Drag, and welcome to today's video. Today I will be doing a fan art for a D&D podcast that I've been frequenting. Where do I start off? This is an actual play of a D&D podcast called SongWoven. And I actually came across it, funny enough, on TikTok. I always tell artists, post your stuff on TikTok because people are gonna find you. And I listened to the first session, and I'm just like, whoa, I like this. I actually really like this. And the characters that I'm drawing right now are the two protagonists. There's actually only two characters, two player characters that are actually in this campaign, which I'm very, very interested in. I have a lot of difficulty listening to the episodes because they're really long, and I don't have a lot of things that let me just kind of sit down for 3 hours but also pay attention to something while I'm doing something else. So I can really only listen to it when I'm driving, and I don't really like driving. People are like, oh, well, why don't you just listen to it while you're drawing? Because, if I'm drawing, then I'm on autopilot, which means that I just kind of zone out. But when I'm driving, I'm not. At least I hope I'm not zoning out when I'm driving. All I know is that I actually remember the stuff that happens in the episode when I'm driving and listening to the podcast. But these are the two player characters. The girl is Cecilia, and the furbolg is Jean-Claude. Cecilia is kind of like the quiet type. She's very at least up to the episode that I'm on. I'm only on episode 4. From what I'm gathering, she's kind of the quiet type. She doesn't really want to make a scene, but she's also a cleric. So she's really fucking powerful, but she doesn't know that she's super powerful yet, which is great. I love that. We love that. And they have the furbolg Jean-Claude, who I did not realize was French until he was talking. Despite his name being Jean-Claude, let's just say I'm pretty slow when it comes to these things. But anyway, when I was drawing this, I was just like, okay, I want to sketch this, I want to paint this, I want to do all that stuff. It's going to be on one layer, you need to practice that. So I did, and I really like how it came out. That being said, I need to work on drawing hair and coloring hair and most things to do with hair. And this is the moment where I say I'm glad that Jean-Claude is a paladin who wears armor, because I actually had no idea what to put these characters in, because the models that I was using and the only official art available for the characters were just bust shots. So I have no idea what they're actually wearing. They could not be wearing that. I don't know. For all I know is they don't wear anything past their shoulders. I don't know. I don't think that's the case. I don't assume that's the case, but I don't know. But like I said, I'm glad that Jean-Claude is a paladin, because paladins normally wear full armor, and he is a furbolg. And are furbolgs furries? I don't know if they are. I tend to draw my furbolg characters with fur all over their bodies, but do they have fur, or are they just blue-skinned people? I don't know. That's why I'm glad that he wore armor, and I gave him chainmail because I had no idea what he was wearing. Yeah. I don't know. But that was just something that was I was thinking about that this whole I've been thinking about it for a while, actually, because like I said, I have more than one furbolg character on my own. Though I give them fur, quote unquote, even though it's spelled differently, but I don't know, I'm thinking about this weirdly. I'm not. Okay. I can't really get too much into the details of the campaign because I really want people to actually listen to it. Because I've actually had a great time listening to it. Jesus Christ, these characters. The characters are not what you'd expect, especially based on the artwork that is given. And I was actually really worried that I wouldn't be able to capture their personalities because, like I said, Cecilia is more of a quiet, but how do I say? Quiet, but intuitive type. And Jean-Claude is a loud, boisterous type, but not in the way that you would think. So Cecilia, she seems bookish, but she's not bookish, but she is. And she's just kind of just But then she casts, like, you know, her spells, and she's a cleric. She's a cleric. That's all I can say. Clerics are really strong. Then Jean-Claude is the, actually, funny enough, if I'm remembering correctly, the person who plays Jean-Claude, she did not expect him to act the way that he does. Like, up until she actually started voicing him, he was supposed to be like this super serious guy, and, well, now he's not. I'm just like, yes, I love it when characters do that. I love when characters, like, throw you curveballs like that. And there are definitely some writers who say, oh, no, that just means that you don't know the character well enough. I was like, maybe it does. Maybe it does, but I feel like this is truer to the character than what I initially had in mind. And I love it when that happens. I just love it. But, yeah. Oh, yeah, also with this picture. Okay. I had a difficult time drawing his hand, right? And I was just like, should I get them fingernails? I've already talked about this on the Pokemon video that I did a really, really, really long time ago. But I still can't stop it. Like, whenever I go to draw, like, characters in their hands, I always stop and think, like, should I draw their fingernails? And sometimes I don't. But sometimes I do. And I'm like, I shouldn't have drawn their fingernails because now it looks weird. But it never looks weird. It never looks weird. I don't know why. I don't know what it is with me and not drawing characters with fingernails. I don't know. But I'm glad I gave them fingernails. Also, curly hair is very difficult to draw and color, at least when you're painting and you have no idea how hair works, like me. I do personally think that curly hair is more fun to draw than straight hair, but I do not know how to color it. Yeah. But, I think I'm going to call the video here. Thank you for watching and listening. Follow me on all my other social medias. You can follow me on Twitch, Instagram, Twitter, and Ko-fi. I have been trying to keep more updated on Ko-fi. I've definitely got some videos on Ko-fi that you can only watch if you are a subscriber on there. So, just if you feel like supporting me, just throw me a tip. And, listen to SongWoven. Definitely. Listen to SongWoven. It is very funny. It is very entertaining. And I cannot recommend it any more than I already have. And, I will see you guys next time. Bye!